Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
In now, Justin Turner. Fouled away. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he can finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here now is Will Smith. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Julio Urias, Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the most versatile pitchers in all of baseball, in Julio Urias. He's been successful in the bullpen. He's had some success as a starting pitcher. One of the top young pitchers in all of baseball.
Now into box, D. Strange Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Lorenzo Cain. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground. Scooped up. In time to first, and there were 2 away. Next up, Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. Now here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Up is Max Muncy, and on the first pitch he grounds foul, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The batter will be Gavin Lux as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Daniel Vogelbach.
Lean down.
The offense and even things up.
I lean down.
First delivery to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of the season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Damn.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the AB now. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, man. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-0 guy was locked and loaded.
Into the box now, Manny Pena, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
I love Eileen Bell. I love you, Eileen Bell.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers 0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Urias. 9-1-2 due up. Pitch on the way. swing and a miss, 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Mookie Betts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
1 ball.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. The 1-2 pitch. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Justin Turner. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers nothing.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, Travis.
Now here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. One out, base is empty. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. First offering. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Pitcher got a little cute there. Fishing, biting. This guy knows how to swing the stick. The knock on a curveball. Nice piece of it.
Into the box, D. Strange Gordon. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D'Lo, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help him sleep better at night then.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Betts is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian.
And here's Christian Yelich now, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. This is in the air to left. On the move is Pollard. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in will be Corey Seager as we begin the top of the fourth.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Grounded to third. Shaw gloves it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roy, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down. Now at the plate, here is Will Smith. Struck out in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Dan Vogelbach is next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, number 20.
Now the first pitch. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Boy, there's a long fly bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, I want to have sex with you, Eileen Bell.
After the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong. And now the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Pollock has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly. It remains 1-0. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since.
They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's set. Here it comes. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a fifth-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will get this one. The 1-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Gavin Lux, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time. He's in control, 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Julio Urias. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 1-0
Eileen Bell,
lead.
I need to have sex with you. I need to get you pregnant with our son.
Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now with the plate is Manny Pena. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Bet's coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On, he pops it up. Coming in is Pollock. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's safe. Definitely not the way he was looking to start this inning, Dan.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
At the plate now, Corbin Burns. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Striding in is D. Strange Gordon, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. And now the first pitch. Popped him up. Smith moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Muncy is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Justin Turner, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And that'll bring us to our Dodger leaderboard as we see his current total 4th best on the ball club. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ready with the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a two-run homer for Corey Seager. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Pitch coming. Here it is. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Will Smith, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Bouncer to the left side. Wong is there. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Pollock has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play to see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Next to stand in is Daniel Vogelback, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Up next, Avisail Garcia. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And now the first pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 3-0. So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Rounded back up the middle, taken in by Wong. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in once again is Max Muncy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Lined hard to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate, Gavin Lux. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here now is the pitcher, Julio Urias. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Muncy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for L.A., but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now to bat, Colton Wong. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. And stepping in, Manny Pena. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a lead on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in next to be Travis Shaw. Now the first pitch. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Gone in order in the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th. And next to that will be the outfielder, Mookie Betts. Josh Lindblom has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29.
Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The Brewers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Digging in next, Justin Turner. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. It's the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. He's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Corey Seager will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And now the first pitch.
That's
Oh, bullshit.
Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Long to his right, he's got it. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 3-0. Narvaez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Set and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away.
God damn it.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, D. Strange Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering, hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Not gonna win this one.
Stepping in next, Lorenzo Cain. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
No runs on 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throwing to second. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Here's the first pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
If I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
To the plate now, Daniel Vogelback, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Brent Suter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the AB now. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 0-2 home. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And now, Will Smith. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Nothing more in the Dodger ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Brewers. They trail it here 3-2. Kenley Jansen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Here's Colton Wong now. High in the air out to center field.
Damn.
Bellinger is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Damn.
So the next at bat will be Manny Pena. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. This will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. Fouled off. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. The Brewers down to their final strike. Fouled away.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Reined in. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Urias with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Corbin Burns racked up 12 strikeouts, but still ends up taking the loss. Kenley Jansen records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left